How many crusades were there in total? Breaking news for history enthusiasts. The question on many minds today is, how many crusades were there in total? This topic has gained traction recently, as more people seek to understand these pivotal events in medieval history. The Crusades were a series of religious and military campaigns that took place primarily between the late 11th century and the late 13th century. They aimed to reclaim the Holy Land from Muslim control and defend Christendom. Historians generally recognize 8 major crusades. The First Crusade began in 1096 and concluded in 1099. It was initiated by Pope Urban II and resulted in the capture of Jerusalem. This event led to the establishment of several Crusader states in the region. The Second Crusade occurred from 1147 to 1149. It was launched in response to the fall of the County of Edessa. Unfortunately, this campaign ended in failure for the Crusaders. The Third Crusade took place between 1189 and 1192. Key figures such as Richard the Lionheart led this effort to recapture Jerusalem after its fall to Saladin. However, it only secured limited victories. The Fourth Crusade ran from 1202 to 1204. This campaign was diverted from the Holy Land and ended with the sack of Constantinople. This event deepened the schism between Eastern and Western Christianity. The Fifth Crusade occurred from 1217 to 1221. This campaign attempted to conquer Egypt as a means to control Jerusalem but ultimately was unsuccessful. The Sixth Crusade happened between 1228 and 1229. Led by Emperor Frederick II, it achieved a peaceful handover of Jerusalem through negotiation. The Seventh Crusade took place from 1248 to 1254. Louis IX of France led this effort, targeting Egypt, but it ended in defeat and his capture. Finally, the Eighth Crusade occurred in 1270, also led by Louis IX. This campaign was directed against Tunis and resulted in his death. In addition to these 8 major crusades, there were other smaller campaigns and efforts. These included campaigns in the Baltic region and the Iberian Peninsula, such as the Reconquista. However, these are usually categorized separately from the numbered crusades to the Holy Land. So, to answer the question, historians traditionally count a total of 8 major crusades.